time, and I want everybody to know that.
Why your answers have been this way, and why you sit on this panel day after day, and so
day after
Black
day.
American,
Baby,
that's
I've been on this panel what 3 times this year.
It all makes sense now.
I was about to say, honest question, Ali. Did you just insult Will?
About what? What did I say?
When you said I'm absolutely surprised that he would even do that.
Well, no, I did the same thing that he did to Danielle, and you said
that's what I'm asking. Was that an insult?
You said that it was an insult.
No, I'm asking you. Would you say that you just insulted him?
Actually, I just did that so you can identify how they.
I'm not identifying it as an insult. I'm asking you if it was an insult.
Sweeney, you don't ever like my answers. So
it's whether I like it or not. I'm just asking.
Somebody else can answer. Did y'all think that was an insult to Will?
Ali, he asked you a question. You gonna answer? It's nothing wrong with you. It's you pushing that button back and forth.
I'm trying to unmute this my computer, but I will say that was. To me, that was a low, that wasn't like a compliment. It's like I went low, then I complimented him. And that type of stuff I don't normally do. But because I wrote it down and I wanted to play on the words, I did insult him. That was an insult.
It was just, I know it's difficult, Ali. But as Darwin say, man, you're gonna get that work.
Thank you.
You're gonna get that work.
Yeah, just keep coming back. We're gonna take care of you, man.
I just think that calling someone a pick me based on how you think they perceive information is ignorant, because that's what you do. Because you don't know how I'm perceiving the information that Sweeney or anybody else on the panel. You're assuming that we're offended or we somehow don't understand what they're saying and that our opinion is not valid because of the emotion that it invokes in you, right? So how you perceive what they're saying to me or what they're saying to Danielle is not the way we are perceiving that information. I wasn't perceiving that as an attack. You know what I mean? I wasn't perceiving that as Sweeney or Darwin or any of these men attacking me. So but I think that that's because I sit on this panel a lot with them and I actually know their personalities and I know that they're married and I know that that isn't the intention. Like, do they do things to invoke emotion in us? Yes. Does Sweeney sit on the panel and ask leading questions because he wants to sway our opinion into the way he wants us to answer the question? Yes. It's frustrating. We know he do it, but we just try to respect one another when we're on the panel. You know what I mean? So I think that yes, I understand who I am. And once you're secure in who you are, nothing that anybody can say should even offend you or get you to that point.
Get you to what point, Aisha?
You're having to like call people pygmies. I think the other day somebody was like F you to one of the people on the panel, right? I just think that we shouldn't get to the point where we're doing that.
Aisha, I will say I do
terminology. That's literally an offensive terminology, and
I feel like I do usually.
I don't know where your people are from, but I can tell you what my people.
I'm from Chicago.
No, your people, because nobody is from Chicago. That's
I'm from Chicago.
Nobody's people is from Chicago. They came to Chicago during the Great Migration. Your people came from down south. Everybody came from down south. Where's your grandma from?
England.
Where's your grandma from?
England.
Oh, bro, you will tell her. That's why your answers.
Oh, shit.
That's why you be on here talking like that. I've been trying to figure out all night.
I gotta go.
Why your answers have been?
Y'all didn't call her biracial one time, and I want everybody to know that.
Why your answers have been this way, and why you sit on this panel day after day, and so
day after day. Baby, I've been on this panel what 3 times this year.
It all makes sense now.
Aisha, can you point out how no one? Hold on, Aisha. Wait, Ali, I just gotta say one thing. I have to say this, Ali. Let me say this for the panel.
I called you a pick me to begin with.
Ali, can I just say this real quick? I just want everybody to know that y'all did not call her biracial one time, and y'all be calling me biracial till the death.
Biracial. That's why. You act biracial. That's why.
Actually, we did, Danielle. This ain't the first time Ali has been on this panel,
Oh,
We've
okay,
definitely
cool.
called
Because
her
I'm
that.
like,
Yeah.
I'm not biracial, so that's why I don't like being compared. Because I'm not biracial, but I will say to Aisha's point, you took your defense and tried to make it our defense, and usually women come to the
No.
aid. And usually women come to the aid of other women because we care about women, but it's like if you wrong, you wrong, and somebody who cares about you would say that. I feel like I have a very strong opinion, and if I'm talking about something that I'm passionate about, I'm very strong-willed. But I care about my growth. And if I care about wanting to believe that black men have my best interest at heart because I come from a black man who had my best interest at heart. So I took that approach to hear what they were saying and not feel what they were saying, if that makes sense.
I understand. I listen. What they said to you offended me to hear it. I'm a woman of high integrity. I don't allow certain things to be said in front of me. It's not to defend you, it's to defend women as a whole. There were things said to you about your relationship. They don't know your story. They asked you question after question. They asked Aisha, they asked Vaughn. And just to blame you for leaving. That's not okay with me in any circumstance.
But the
And
panel only changed once
it
Aisha
makes
was.
you a pick me to
You don't
me.
have to be louder. You don't have
To
to be
me,
louder.
I was talking, and I'm not being loud, Miss Danielle. I'm not. I just was talking. But go ahead. Go ahead.
I'm saying Aisha, it took for you were saying that you expect men to hear what you say and react. I got a headache, a man should do something. That's what you said. But what happened was it took for Aisha to be vulnerable for that to invoke that reaction that women expect. So maybe we as women have to identify, and I think men too, when they don't ask for help. Like Vaughn said, she's willing to do that, but it was hard because her husband, not to like talk about that, but your husband wasn't willing to do what you thought would be the work that was needed in that relationship. But Aisha, it took for her to be vulnerable, and then men, I saw them change. And I saw them humanize her and empathize with her. And I think it's important that you have to realize you have to be vulnerable. You're so hard and guarded and protected and defensive that you're not getting the action
Be
that you would
vulnerable with
want.
men who insult you and said they didn't think that you would say anything
I'm
intelligent.
gonna
Why?
Well, okay,
Danielle,
we gotta.
use your brain. That's pick me brain again.
Yeah, we gotta go ahead and get to these super chats, man. But I encourage everybody to have an open mind. You're never gonna know if you're wrong if you can't listen to the opposing view. And sometimes some folks just gotta sit on it, man. And just let it marinate a little bit. So hopefully when Ali wakes up the next morning, she'll get it. And
I'll be in
then
Belize. Thank
well,
you.
it don't matter. You might get it on the plane ride. You know, you might get that calling or something like that. I don't know. And then you might want to come back and apologize.
What you
Nope.
doing out there?
Everybody
You sowing your royal oats out there?
Nope. I'm taking my dad and my college student children that are on full ride scholarships. And I mean, it's proven in my life. So
What you drinking?
I don't drink none but water.